For more than 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter in our community. From our studios in St. Clair, you're watching Focus with Paul Dingeman.
Well, hello again. My name is Paul Dingeman. Glad you are along. Lots of things happening in many arenas today. We've got a representative from the YMCA, Warm World. I love the title. I'm going to hear about it. And then two ladies from Maritime Days will be along, talk to us about how they're getting ready for that August event once again. Joining us now is Shannon. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the Focus Show. You are the Early Childhood Development Director at the new Warm World.
Yes.
How did we get a title like that?
So originally the YMCA had a Warm World 1, and then we had done the new facility, so that was Warm World 2, and then we came up with Warm World 3 just to continue that.
So this one is Warm World 3?
Yes.
Where
Yes.
is 1 and 2?
So 1 was the original when the Y was first built in Port Huron.
Oh,
and then,
in the old building over
Yeah.
by where the People's Bank was now and
Yeah.
all that kind of
Yep.
area. Okay.
And then the second one became with the new facility in the Port Huron.
And that one's still going?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, it's a nice title. And the history of this is, if they'll, Ben, if you'll throw that video up, we'll start talking about where this location is for
Yeah.
Warm World 3. It's in the old Eddy Center, and we'll let that get up there. So this is the Eddy Center, which used to be Eddy Elementary in
Yes.
St. Clair, and this new facility is going to serve about 100 kids, young children.
Yep, about 109, ages 6 weeks to 5 years old.
Okay. 6 weeks to 5 years old. That's
Yes.
just amazing. So many people will recognize this building. This is the old Eddy Elementary, and it's been converted into offices. The Friends of the St. Clair River are in there. There's a exercise place, Viking Fitness is in there, and now you are there, but you're sort of in the back end of it that I didn't
Yeah.
even know existed. So you follow this sign where the arrow goes, suites 1 to 10 in the rear, and there's the door when you come around. There's plenty of parking there, lots of parking, and the door is obviously very secure, cameras and buzzers and everything that you need. Now, once we get inside, I'm going to let you talk
Okay.
and tell me about what's going on inside here. It's
So
beautiful. It's
inside
quaint.
of here, the cubbies were crafted by somebody, woodsman, and they put them all in before we had started over there in Thanksgiving, kind of setting everything up. As you can see, this is owlet, so that's the infants. So
Yep.
they have that side, and then this side goes into the other suites, so that the dry cleaning and all that.
This is the amazing thing. 5-week-old babies.
Yeah.
Wow. How many of those children do you have normally at any given time?
So we can have a capacity of 12 in this room.
Wow.
From 6 weeks to 14 months.
There's somebody in the rocking chair over
Yeah.
there in the corner. So
And right now we have about half that capacity.
and then once they get out of the 5-week-old, they go to these separate rooms.
Yes, so this is a split toddler room. So one side is 1 year old, so it goes 14 months to 24. And then the other side is 24 months to 30 months.
Okay.
So
And what happens every day during when they're there with you?
So we do have a daily schedule in there. So we go from, we do snack, we do small groups, activities to help with fine motor.
What's the rabbit burrow?
Rabbit Burrow is a 3-year-old room. So
Okay.
that's starting in preschool.
All right. And again, there's this complete schedule for every day.
Yes.
And so what they did, you converted old classrooms into these rabbit burrows and other rooms, little rabbit feet along the wall there.
Yes. We kind of made up the woodland animal theme.
Yeah.
Just because I was kind of woodsy in the background, so.
Then the fox den is what?
And then that's the 4-year-olds.
Okay.
And then that's part of preschool as well. So then it'll pan into deer den.
Well, the place was so fresh and so clean I know you would have to be clean anyways, but because it's brand new, and here's one of the classrooms. Talk to me about that.
Yes, so this is the 4-year-old room. So this has capacity of about 24. So 24 4-year-olds, and we have 1 to 12, or 1 to 10, or I'm sorry, 1 to 12 ratio. So,
1 to 12?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's 1 adult to 12 children.
Okay.
And then we implement a creative curriculum so that gets kids with critical thinking and encourages them to make choices for themselves.
How big is your staff?
So staffing right now, I have about 18.
18?
Yes. So
That's pretty good.
ranging from full-time to part-time. So
And they are all trained.
yes, we are training right now.
Did some of them work up in the Port Huron facility?
Yes. So during this 6 months that I was here, I was hiring. So during that hiring process, they would go to Port Huron for training in the classrooms, and then they've been there for about a couple months, and then they came on over here.
So if I'm a parent of a young child, how do I get a hold of you, and how do I get involved?
So I have an office coordinator. Her name is Janet, and her it's 810-987-6400, and then extension 323, and then you would just talk to her about registration, and she has all the information involved with that.
There is quite a need in the county,
Yes.
and you project a full house?
I
soon?
for sure, eventually I think fall, because we started kind of in the middle of summertime, so it was a little harder because a lot of families had plans already for
Yeah.
the summertime. So I think fall will have definitely more.
And your capacity is about 110?
109.
109? And that's I'm just amazed that you take infants at 5 weeks. That's just
I know. Yeah, it's.
Is that unusual?
No, actually. I mean, it is very rare to. It's harder to find infant, facilities that carry infants and like care for them. So, 6 weeks is. I mean, there's not very many infant centers around. So.
Well, it's wonderful. And then the facility in Port Huron, do they have vacancies and open, or are they full?
Yeah, so that opened up a little bit since we did take some families from there. I'm not sure about how summer's looking, just probably fall would probably be more up to everyone's speed. But that definitely expanded everybody's opportunity for working families.
Well, I've been around this town for quite a number of years, and I had never really driven back behind the back part of Eddy Elementary, which is now Eddy Center. And that expansion, I was surprised that the parking lot is so big as it is back by your facility and your door. I mean, that's
Yeah.
to make it easy for the parents to come
Yes,
in, the
definitely.
morning. So, did we missed anything?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I really thank you for coming in, and it's a wonderful addition to this part of the county, and we thank you for coming down.
Thank you.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
I'll be back with our next guest in just a second, and they'll be talking about Maritime Days, which is coming up in early August. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back to the Focus Set. This is Paul Dingelman, of course, and I've got two beautiful ladies across from me, Tammy Graber and Diane Hintz. I'll get it by the end of the world. Tammy, you are the president of Maritime Days. We had you in about a month ago, and you were full of excitement. You were getting it started. It's 5 weeks away. We wanted to get an update, and you brought along Diane. Tell me what's happening.
Well, a lot has happened in a month. It's been very exciting. We're just moving along. We just keep collecting wonderful people that want to help. And
That's what you need.
That's what you need. You need more people that want to do, and that's what we have. So in the last month, we brought on a brunch. We brought on, let me go back to the beginning.
Okay.
Okay? Because
There was a river.
there was a
And they
river in
They named it St.
St.
Clair
Clair.
River.
No, I'm talking about back in March when we saw on Facebook that there wasn't going to be Maritime Days. And I
Right.
said, wait a minute. And so I made a list of everyone that I thought might help. Because, you need yes people. You need people that
Yeah.
are excited, positive, know things can happen. And one of the very first people that I called was Diane.
Right.
Because she's a go-getter and she's positive and she can get things done. So,
And I'm a fundraising queen.
That's
and
right.
she said,
You are.
yes.
Yes.
So it was about a week, 10 days later, and she called me and she said, Tammy, I can't believe you're doing this, but since you are, this is what I'm going to do. All the money that we make from the poker paddle, we're going to donate to the
That's
Maritime
marvelous.
Maritime Days.
Diane, that's
So,
wonderful.
Diane, tell them about poker paddle,
Yeah.
because that's coming up, July 15th?
Yes. July 15th is my Hints of Hope 10th annual this year, so it's my 10th year. Woo, big stuff, but 10th annual kayak poker paddle, and we start out at the Harbor Club in St. Clair and travel up the Bell to designated couple pontoons that are decorated. We have a disco theme this year. So people have designated stops along the way where they get a poker card and they travel up to the decorated pontoon boat, and that's where they come back. But then once they come back, they get the 5th card. We play poker. We have a picnic lunch, which is being catered by Bistro 428 Neiman's up in Marine City, doing our food for that event.
They do wonderful food.
Yeah, awesome job. So super excited about that. And like I said, we have a awesome amount of sponsors for the event this year. We have a little bit smaller of a turnout, but a lot of people still come the day of.
Help me with the route. Is it a mile, 2 miles, 5 miles?
We never actually ever measured it, but it's probably a leisurely. Takes 2 hours leisurely.
Okay.
I mean, people have gone there and back within an hour, but it's not a timed event, so it's very leisurely. People just kind of pedal along, and it's fun. The people passing out cards at the stops are fun and do interactive stuff.
Can
at
people
each stop.
still register?
Oh yes, absolutely. You can register up until the day of. I prefer if you shoot me a message on Facebook, my event page, or email me at dkhints@yahoo.com and ask for a registration form just for food purposes. 'Cause
Right,
we want to make
right,
sure we have
right.
enough food. The deadline for the shirts is already passed now. That was Monday because we have to have enough time for the printer to print and ship.
Do
and all
you
that good
have
stuff.
access or availability of kayaks?
Well, people bring their own. The
Okay.
harbor does rent them out also. I'm not sure how many they have available left. But yeah, and then we have the picnic
This is
lunch.
St.
at
Clair
the-
Harbor.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, St. Clair Boat Harbor. And we have a pavilion for afterward. We do raffles. We have a 50-50. Just a lot of fun. We have a DJ. The music's lively. Todd Sprader is our DJ this year. He does a
That's
phenomenal
a busy
job.
day. It's a wonderful day, the
Yeah.
15th of July. Lots of stuff going on. The Garden Club is having a garden tour in town the same day, so I know of that, and lots of stuff. But
Yeah, we always keep it the same weekend too, so
Yeah.
people know from year
Yeah,
to year.
right.
This is a
Good
little
way
bit
to do it.
smaller event, like I said, this year because a lot of stuff with weddings and graduation parties and stuff. But we'll still get an awesome turnout, and
will.
it'll be great.
you do. Well,
And that'll be our final,
And Tammy needs
push.
the support.
yeah.
Yep.
That'll be our final push, so we know, how much money are we going to have for fireworks, because we can always add on.
Right.
For fireworks. So she's our little savior over here. I love her. She's fabulous. And we've had awesome results with our sponsors. And what we're kicking off now is our family sponsor. We figured that, people in town have been coming to the festival forever, and they always say, what can we do, what can we do?
Yeah, and right,
And
write a
one of the things
check.
they can do is write a check.
Yeah.
So we're
like
having
it.
a special
$5,
family sponsor.
$2, whatever they can do.
Well, it's actually going to have we're going to have a big board. Your family's name's going to be on
Wow.
it. Yeah. And so it's $100. We'll take any amount. Up to
Okay.
$100. Your name's going to be on the board. It's going to be by the festival tent. You're
I
going
like
to
it.
be recognized. Yeah. And a lot of that money, that extra money we're hoping to collect there is going to go towards our kids' activities. Like we have a clown. But if we have more money, then we can have the clown for longer.
Right.
Same thing, we have the petting zoo. We have a bunch of stuff going on that we can extend.
Yes.
You know, so it's 11 to 5 for the kids, but some people will be there for 3 hours, some for 2 hours, some all day. So
Beer tent?
yes.
Okay, well, I just
You know what we're calling it? We're calling it a festival tent because we
Okay.
got so much going on in the tent. It's not just for beer.
Okay.
Okay. So on Friday night, we're going to start with Miss Maritime Days.
Okay.
And then, oh, wait to hear this one. I can't even.
I'm waiting.
So
I've got a pencil.
We did the cutest pet contest.
Oh, okay, that's
So
cute.
we put it out on Facebook.
Yeah.
And you know, we have these boxes. You vote by putting money in the boxes, and then they'll be in different locations around
Yeah.
town. So we only have so many spots. All the spots were full in 2 days.
Oh, wow.
Instantly. Yeah.
Instantly. Pictures, messages, dropping off, boom, boom, boom. Because we all love our pets.
Yeah,
So that's the next thing we're going to do on Friday night. We're going to do our big reveal for the cutest pets. And of course, they're going to be invited to the parade. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Miss Maritime Days, the pets are going to be in the parade. And then we're also going to have, well, it's new, it's just returning. It's not new, it's returning. We're having the Light a Boat Parade. And I'm very excited about that. I talked a
That
little bit
is
about it last
awesome.
time. But the hoopla around it, I mean, everyone is just really engaged with it. And PJ and Jeanette from My Rush Sports, Power Sports are heading that up. And they're just like, I can't believe the response. It's so wonderful. It's so great.
One thing we have not mentioned, which we should mention, is what are the dates?
August 4th through the 6th.
Okay.
Starts at 5 o'clock on Friday, ends at 5 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay.
And Sunday we're going to have something new, pancake breakfast.
Oh, pancake breakfast? Oh, I like that.
Let's brunch.
Let
Let's
me hold that
brunch.
up. I'll hold that up
Let's
the camera.
brunch. So we're actually going out tomorrow to engage the restaurants and bars in the community. We want to have a little competition. They're going to have like their signature drink. And of course, we'll supply the alcohol. That's from 10 to 1. So you'll come in and you'll pay whatever you want to give for the pancake breakfast. You're going to get a ticket for the pancake breakfast. And that money is going to go towards next year's fireworks.
I like that.
We don't have to
great
think
idea.
about it next year.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, look it, we're set.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
good. We're doing good.
That's a good way to do it.
And then there's also going to be, so there'll be tables decorated around the festival tent from different bars and restaurants, and they'll have their signature drink. And you're going to get to vote on the best drink. So it's
Good idea.
a great idea. It's going to be so
Great
much
idea.
fun. It's
Yep.
going to be so much fun. Yep.
You two are a danger. You two get together. There's this dynamic duo here of raising fun and raising money. That's the way to do
Raising
it.
fun, raising funds, having fun.
Right, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
All right, so what else can the people do besides write you a check? How else can they, do you need some volunteers?
We will have something on Facebook coming up for volunteers to, of course, attend the bar, take tickets, take entry fees. The tent will be free entry on Sunday, and then Friday and Saturday after 5, it's $5 to get in.
Okay.
Okay. Then there'll be kids' activities. I have a new chair for my kids' activities.
Oh, wonderful.
Leslie's her name, and she is a rock star. She's a rock star. I love her too. We got a lot of rock stars. And so she's going to have that set up for volunteers needed for that. But really, they can help spread the word.
Okay.
You
Show
know,
up.
Show
Show
up.
up.
Bring your neighbors. Bring your
Right.
friends. Right?
Right.
You know, get a group. Come to brunch.
Okay.
You know, say let's all meet there at 10:30. Come on, let's all go.
Yeah.
Because you can have all these plans and all these good, you know, in your heart you're excited, but you have to have the people there.
Right.
And then you'll feel validated. You're like, yeah, this was worth it.
Right.
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
we like to serve our community. That's what we do.
That's
We're
right.
service oriented. That's what we do. We like to help people, and to us, this is like helping people.
Yeah.
You know, you're bringing the community together.
All righty. Well, we'll have you back just before the event itself.
Okay.
And you'll give us the final details of all the good things that are happening, and we'll just
Want me-
urge people to attend.
You want me to give a rundown of the bands?
Yeah.
Real quick.
Oh,
real
yeah.
quick. The bands. We're going to have bands in 2 spots. We're going to have them in
Okay.
our festival tent, and we're also going to have them in Drake Park.
Oh, good.
All right. So we're going to have Stingray, Todd Michael and the Ghost Town Marshals, the Math Class Band, Becky and the
Math Class Band.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great
Becky
one.
and the B-Sides.
They're actually really good.
The T-Junction Blues, Corey Dakota, Jimmy Mack, No Strings Attached, and The Reason You Came. So we have a lot of entertainment. You can come down, again, in the tent. Also, we'll have some at Drake Park. And just come down, hang out. You know, you're gonna have stuff. We got vendors, we have food trucks. We have stuff. We have stuff.
We're revamping
Diane,
and coming back strong.
You've had a great career of raising money for people and all sorts of things. What a wonderful thing you're doing for the Maritime Days. That's great. We salute you for that.
Happy to do it. Happy to help Tammy for sure. She's the one that got me started in all this after all.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, because I met her through Relay for Life. I
Yep.
was doing
Yeah.
chair massage at an event, and she came up to me and said,
Hey.
you ever heard of Relay for Life? I'm like, no, what's that? And
That's
got
how
the
it
ball
happened.
running.
That's
got the
how
ball
it
running.
That's how it happens. So, well, we salute you both, and you both are great energy for our community. So I thank you for that.
You're
Keep
very
it up.
welcome.
And we'll have you back.
See you soon.
Okay, see you soon. That's about it for this edition of the Focus program. Thanks very much for tuning in. Until next time, I'm Paul Dingeman. See you soon.
Thanks for watching Focus with Paul Dingeman. Focus is produced at the CTV Community Television Studios in St. Clair. For over 20 years, CTV has captured the moments that matter to our community.